we use, I'm not going to snitch on like my company, but not everybody uses the right things. Channel. I am sierraasaron, and if you have not already, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. So as you can see by this apron, I'm going to be talking about the secrets of Starbucks that nobody knows and the untold truths about Starbucks. Forgive me, my hair is a little all over the place. Okay, so my first thing that I'm gonna get into is the Starbucks iced coffee. Yeah, don't get it, because it's like, it's not that nothing that we make isn't fresh, it's just not one of the freshest things that we make, especially since you can get it from other places better and for cheaper. Like, I don't know, it's just something about our iced coffee that just does not taste bomb, like at all. Like, I can, like, usually I will offer, like, I'm saying like a lot. For example, if we run out of iced coffee or something happens with the iced coffee and we can't sell it, the alternative that we would do is cold brew. And although that it costs more money, it tastes way better, like way better. So if you're going to Starbucks and you're paying that extra money for some nasty iced coffee, stop. You can go to Dunkin' Donuts, you can go to Wawa, if Wawa even sells iced coffee. Does Wawa even sell iced coffee? Whatever. If Wawa sells iced coffee, then go to Wawa. But definitely go to Dunkin' Donuts. Go anywhere before you go to Starbucks for iced coffee, because we don't sell the best. And my other co-workers, literally ask anybody who's a co-worker, who's an employee at Starbucks, and they will tell you, like, don't get the iced coffee if you don't have to. So then my next one is going to be our pastries and our food items. Some people have the idea that we make them. We don't make any of the food items. They're all frozen and pre-packaged. All we do is like pop it into like an industrial microwave food warmer sort of thing, and we just serve it to you. But I will say, even though it is pre-packaged and frozen, Starbucks does keep up with making sure nothing is expired or anything like that. Now, with that being said, anytime you go to Starbucks and you see someone take a food out the pastry case, tell them that you don't want something out of the pastry case. And with that being said, because I will tell you myself, we use, I'm not going to snitch on like my company, but not everybody uses the right things to clean the pastry case. So the food items in there are just absorbing a whole bunch of chemicals. And I know me, one time I went to another Starbucks to get like a food item, and it just tasted horrible. Like, if you see someone getting food out of the pastry case, you can tell them like you don't want it out the pastry case, you want it out of like the package, like where it came from. So that's another one. So keep that in mind when you're going to Starbucks. Do not let them give you something that's been sitting in the food case all day long. Now, given if it's like you went to Starbucks at like 9 a.m., okay, cool. But if it's like 5 p.m. and they're giving you something out the food case, tell them no. Tell them you don't want it and that you want something that's fresh. And if they say they don't have it, then they should be recommending you something else for free. So that's another one. So back to what I was saying, even though everything is like pre-packaged and frozen, Starbucks does stay up to date on expiration dates. The expiration dates that's on the packages, we don't even follow. Starbucks makes up their own expiration dates, which is like a week. Usually the packages are like months or like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Starbucks, our expiration dates can range from like a day, 3 days to an entire week. So at least I can tell y'all are getting fresh food, like really fresh food. Maybe it may not be prepared like right there, but at least it's fresh. So I'm looking down because like that's where my little side notes are. My third tip would be ice drinks. When you're getting ice drinks, try to remember to order it with light ice or no ice, and then get ice on the side. Because the way that we're supposed to make the drinks is like, let's say you have a cup ass like this. The little, because you know, like if you went to Starbucks a lot, you see us shake the drinks and stuff. The requirement is that if a cup is like this big, the ice is going to take up this much of the cup. Like that's the requirement. I kind of like steer off of it sometimes because like I don't feel like scamming people. Like that's like a whole scam. But definitely try to say light ice or no ice, so then you're getting your money's worth. Because like, especially if you're getting like a tall or a grande. If you get a tall, you're only getting like 2 sips. You get a grande, you get like maybe 4 sips. But if you get light ice, then you're actually getting your money's worth. Or if you get no ice, then you really got your money's worth. But don't be those people who get like the Trenta drinks with no ice, cause like y'all really pushing it. Like y'all really pushing it. I'm talking about like the venti, grande, and tall. It's like, okay, try to get light ice, get your money's worth, stuff like that. So my next one is, when it comes to hot drinks, like especially the 2 syrup drinks, like I'm trying to see, like the mocha caramel. Sorry, I'm not really good with names. I just kind of make them. I'm trying to think, what is it called? It's like, oh, salted caramel mocha latte. Like, tell your person who rings you up or your barista to cut the syrup pumps in half, because I am mainly a barista. Like when you work at Starbucks, I know y'all probably think like, oh my god, like everybody's a barista, but a lot of people, yeah, they may be on bar, but like it may not be their strong suit, so they're not on it on the time. I'm on it basically all the time. Like that's sort of like my main job when I go to work. So I can tell you that when y'all order those drinks where it's like the 2 pump, like the 2 different kinds of syrups, unless I'm gonna use a venti size again. I should have brought cups, but I didn't, so oops. But when you have like the venti size cups and it's like 2 different kinds of syrups, the cup will be like this and the syrup will be like this syrup. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. Venti size, because they don't tell y'all how many pumps. Yeah, we don't tell y'all how many pumps we put in there. But for a venti size with the 2 different syrups, it's 5 pumps each. So if you order a 2 different, like something that has caramel in it and something that has chocolate in it, you're going to get 10 pumps. You're going to get 5 pumps of chocolate. You're going to get 5 pumps of caramel, and then that takes up like a quarter of the cup. And then your shots only take up this much of it, and then the other part is like this, and then it's whipped cream, and then it's like diabetes. Those kind of drinks are diabetes in a cup. So please pay attention when y'all are getting those kind of drinks, because the calories is like you just ate a day, you just drank a day's worth of calories in one drink. Like, no. Frap drinks, I can say about the frap drinks, those are pretty fine. It's just the hot drinks y'all really need to pay attention to when it comes to the pumps. And when I say cut it in half, it doesn't mean it's going to take any flavor out. Trust me, like me and my coworkers agree. Like if we were to cut the pumps in half, it would taste exactly the same. Like the hot drinks is just unnecessary sugar that y'all don't need. So keep it in mind to like, if it's like just a caramel latte, that's fine. But I am mainly talking about the 2 pump drinks where it's just like the syrup is just in there. Like pay attention to those and make sure you tell your barista to like cut it down. What tip am I on? I believe this is my 5th tip. My 5th one will be the Frappuccino drinks. The Frappuccino drinks are pretty much okay. But if you're a frequent... Oh, my face is oily. Okay, but if you're a frequent Starbucks user, you go to Starbucks all the time, then I wouldn't recommend you getting a Frappuccino drink every single time. Like, no, not every single time. Because the thing is, it may not be a lot of pumps of the flavoring, but we do use a base that helps it blend smoothly, and that's syrup too. So it's the same concept as the hot latte, but we need that base in there so it's not like you're drinking flavor ice, you know. This kind of goes into my next tip, which is number 6, and that is our alternative milks that we have, which is soy, coconut, and almond milk. please take advantage of those. It may cost extra money to use those, but at least it's cutting you down in calories. Like, I believe the coconut milk is 80, the almond milk is 60, and then the soy milk is 130. Because but for example, our Frappuccinos are made with whole milk, and that's like the fattiest milk you can use. Did that even make any sense? Anyway, but yeah, like, y'all know what I mean. Like, the whole milk is not really your ideal milk you would use, but that's what we use to make our Frappuccinos. But if you substitute it out for like almond milk or like coconut milk or something, at least you're somehow trying to reduce your calories. So with that being said, what I do see a lot of my followers getting, which is, I'm so happy and proud, because I'm like, it's like the strawberry acai and the pink drinks, and the any type of refresher is pretty much one of our lowest calorie drinks, because it's like juice and ice. But what y'all don't know is that the strawberry acai have coffee in it, and I believe the mango dragon fruit does too. But I definitely know the strawberry acai, the juice that we use, does still contain coffee, because a lot of adults like be letting like their kids and like little preteens get it and stuff, and then it's like, oh, like, it still has coffee in it. But we don't really like tell people that anymore, because it is on the board, it's on the menu, so we don't really say it unless the customer asks it specifically, like what is a no caffeine drink or something. But it does contain caffeine. So I saved the best for last. This is like gonna be like my closing last tip, but it has like a little bunch of other side parts. It's the mobile app. Please, 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 especially if you are a college student, a teenager, somebody who goes to Starbucks all the time, like every week type status, get the mobile app. If you don't have the mobile app, get the mobile app, because the mobile app, I will not lie to you, the mobile app will really save you money. You can get free stuff, and it's just overall a better thing. People don't know about our mobile app, so I'm gonna tell you in case you don't know. So the mobile app, did my voice just crack? I'm too hype. So the mobile app is basically like a Starbucks gift card, or like a Starbucks credit card per se. So when you download the app, you make an account, and what you can do is you can either automatically load money on, like at a certain point you can like set a date or something, or you can set a specific time, or if your money runs low, your card will automatically reload like maybe $15 on there. I believe the minimum that you have to load on there is $10 to $15, so there is a minimum that you have to load on. But you can either do automatic reload, or you can reload it yourself every time you run out. And I'm a Starbucks partner, and I even use the app, so that's how I'm trying to tell y'all it's a good app, because I'm a partner and I had the app. And no, we didn't have to get it, but it really helps. So with the with the app, once you load the money on, you can start paying right off the app. And it's like, you know, like you already know how like y'all pay for stuff, but this time, as you're paying for your drink, you're accumulating points, and those points do add up fast. So I believe once you reach 25 points, any add-ons you want, and you know what add-ons mean, like when you customize your drink, and the add-ons can be anywhere from 50 cents to $1, it automatically takes it off. Doesn't matter how much the add-on was. If you have an add-on, it will take it off for you. That helps. So once you reach, I believe, either 50 or 75 points, you get a free food item. Or is it pastry? You get free food. I remember that much. So I think it's a pastry item. You get a free pastry. You get a free pastry item, which can be like, you know, like the chocolate croissant, cookie cake pop, whatever. You can get one of those for free. And then the one that I definitely remember is the 150 points. Then you get a free drink. Doesn't matter what size, tall, grande, venti, doesn't matter. Trenta, doesn't matter. It's a free drink. So yeah, So that's also like a little good thing. And then the best for last, I think if you accumulate either 400 or 450 points, then you get like a free cup or like a free like mug or something. But the only limit that's on that, this is the only limit that it is the 450 points, is that it has to be under $20 for you to get that free cup. But obviously it's Starbucks, we got a lot of cute stuff, so it doesn't matter, whatever. So that's also that little thing. And also when you download the app, you get a free drink on your birthday. Now mind you, because a lot of people get this confused, you have to use it on your birthday. You can't save it and try to use it the day before or the day after. It has to be on your actual birthday. You have to use it, and then boom, you get a free drink. And it's the same thing as if you were to get 150 points. Doesn't matter what size. And usually like customers forget that, and we try to remind them like, you can get a large, you can get a Trenta size, like free of charge, like just saying. So that's definitely that. And I'm trying to see, oh, and another thing that also helps the baristas, if y'all can't help it, is to also use the mobile app if y'all have a lot of customized things going on with your drink. Because one, a lot of customers can't remember everything they want to customize, me included, because I do that all the time. I try to order my drink thinking I'm gonna remember what I want. I don't remember, and then boom, they already made the drink, but I'm not one of those customers. But we do get those type of customers who don't remember what they wanted. Then they argue with us, and then we can't argue back, so then we gotta make the drink all over again. So if you're one of those people who wants to like have a whole bunch of like customized things going on, but then you forget, get the mobile app. And then plus, even if you do want to try new things like secret menu type things, you can do that through the mobile app, and you can just kind of play around with the customized, all that, play around with it, make your little special drink and all of that. So, but the one thing I will tell y'all that I don't think a lot of people understand with mobile ordering is that it's not like Chick-fil-A or other mobile places. As soon as you put the order through, it comes through our machine. It doesn't wait on you to get near the store or anything like that. It comes through with every other order. Like I know my store at least, if somebody mobile orders, it's going to come through along with all the other orders that are in the store. So as soon as we get it, we have to make it. So I'm not sure if people, if it's like a misunderstanding with that, but yeah. So I believe those were all of my little tips and secrets and truths about Starbucks. It was nothing illegal, nothing that's like, oh my gosh, like I'm gonna sue her. Nothing that's like gonna get me like fired, because I mean, we don't do nothing illegal, I don't think. Like anybody who did anything illegal in my store ain't there no more. So that's the end of this video. If you like this video or you had any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave it down below and let me know. And if you also want a video about how to get hired at Starbucks, my experience working there, because I still do work there, please let me know, and I'll be sure to make a video about that also. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.